Welcome, subscribe, and enjoy the video. You know, I never got. How did people come up with names for things? Or like hiatus, or like stew, Who came up with stew, and why? Why? What was the driving factor behind naming something stew? Actually,
That's an excellent.
I'd like to know better yet the driving factor behind what is it called? Duffel bag.
Oh my god, yes.
Duffel bag and gallbladder, or actually better yet, duffel bag and penis. I want to know how those two words came about. I want to know who looked at that and was like, ah yes, penis.
I wonder that for boobies.
I wonder how I wonder if did boob or booby trap come first.
Oh my god. I don't know.
Because I have this weird feeling that booby trap came first, and they used booby because like it traps people. That's what I was like. I don't know why I had that thought. I had a thought.
If that's what it is, I'd love to. Actually, if that's what it is, I want to be caught in that trap.
I want to know who invented the word carcinogen, and how did you think of that?
Seriously.
Better yet, any math word ever. Pythagorean. Who came up with Pythagorean? Who was like, yes, Pythagorean? Like, why? Any other word?
Plasma.
I don't know. Plasma is one of those few words I can actually see.
I just picked a random word. How about digestive?
Digestive I can see.
Oh my god, I suck at this.
I don't get pie. That I don't get. Who came up with pie? And a better question is why? Like,
That rhyme.
what were they thinking when they named it pie?
I don't know. What about tracheophytes?
No, esophagus. What were they thinking with esophagus? What was the thought behind esophagus? That and Galapagos. What was the idea behind Galapagos?
What's up with you and rhyming today, man?
Esophagus for the Galapagos, man. Oh, rhyme. Why rhyme? Like, why the word rhyme? Like, what was the thought behind saying rhyme?
What was the thought behind supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Okay, I'm gonna go with a different language for this one. What was the thought behind having the same word for handcuffs and the same word for marriage in Spanish? Esposas and esposas, both. It means handcuffs, and it also means marriage.
Nice.
And, hold on, there's one more. The word for hunt is also the word for getting married.
Well then. My favorite word in Spanish, I don't know why it's named this, bondigas.
That sounds dangerously close to the N word.
Oh, bondigas? Oh my god, yeah, it does.
Weenus. Why weenus?
Oh my god.
This is a French one, but why is there a grammatically correct sentence made up of the same word over and over again? Not spelled the same, not meaning the same thing, but ta 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 is actually a sentence in French. It doesn't really make any sense. There's not really many ways you could use it. But ta is a sentence. Is a grammatically correct sentence. That and piscine is pool. It sounds so close to pissin'.
I just heard pussy.
Piscine. Like pissin'. Piscine.
Yeah. Italian pissing.
Why French toast? Why French fries? Why French kissing? Why are all those named French? And what ties them together to being named French?
Who came up with the bourgeoisie?
Bourgeoisie. Who knows? It's a fun word to say, though. And the shortened version, bougie, is also really fun to say.
Why are words?
Rock. No, I don't know. Zebra.
Why was I just thinking that?
Why silverfish? It's not a fish.
Why clownfish?
Why seahorse? It's not... It doesn't look like a horse. And starfish. It's not a fish.
Yeah.
Just, there's so many words where it's like...
Who came up with the word... Who came up with the word anemone?
Anomaly?
No, anemone. Like
enemy. Enemy.
Oh, an enemy.
An enema?
An enemy.
Enter me? I'm not hearing what you're trying to say.
I typed it in the chat.
An enemy? Fuck. What does it mean?
Anemone. See anemone.
Defenestration. To be defenestrated. Why did we need a word for throwing someone out of window? But I've got a better question. Why make a word for throwing someone out of window instead of making a word for the day after tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Wait, day after tomorrow. You could just call it dat. Fuck.
I hate that.
But that would work.
Wait, why is there a word to hit someone with a fish?
Is it a Japanese word?
It's cornoble. Or cornoble.
I mean, there's a word in the English language called cockwomble, so I don't... Dictionary. How did someone come up with that word? Who looked at what a dictionary was and was like, yeah, dictionary.
Maybe someone named Dick named it.
The Shanary? And they just called it the dictionary?
Yeah.
Infomercial. That's a fucking oxymoron, because there's no good info in it. Near miss. A near miss is a hit. If you nearly missed something, you hit it. You didn't miss. So why near miss?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, and a better question would be, just inflammable, non-flammable, and flammable. I know this is kind of a George Carlin bit, but did there need to be 3 words for something that could be summarized in 2? Non-flammable and flammable? What was inflammable for? Who added that to the word? Who added that and was like, yes, this needs to be here? Also the fire warning on the side of a truck. Flammable warning on the side of a truck. Mostly gas
Who came up with the
tankers.
word extinguisher?
Hold on. The thing that's on the little flammable sticker on the side of trucks that carry petroleum.
Yeah.
Why? What, it just so that when you barrel into them at 40 miles per hour, you just know what killed you. Wasn't the impact, it was the flames that erupted from your corpse. Okay, so what was the word you were talking about?
Which one? Oh, extinguisher.
Gas. Who came up with gas? For petroleum. For petrol.
Anus.
Who came up with rectum? And why rectum?
Who came up with vagina?
Vagine.
Vajayjay.
Spleen. Why? Just
Pancreas. Why pancreas?
Hummus and humus. Why are they spelled identically? No. No. Aren't they spelled the same? Humus and hummus.
Probably, I think so.
You could just not spell a rock type and something I eat the same way.
Who came up with the word metabolism?
Well, metabolism comes from metabolic.
What? It's too late to think.
I think the question we should be asking is, why screw?
Why hetero?
Why screw and how fuck?
Seriously?
Who dick? But I think the best question would be, how? You know what word that's used a lot, but you gotta wonder how? The. Who put TH and E together and thought,
The.
Technically, it's not the, because that would be spelled THA. It's technically the.
That THEE?
No. The is THE. That's how you're supposed to pronounce it. No one does.
Because we all suck. Oh, most of us.
But how did someone come up with it? How did they think the or the?
Who came up with the fanny pack? Like, just that word.
Women. Men. Either version of that. Just why?
Male.
Female.
Oh, I mean, like, male, like...
No, yeah. How did they come up with female? Because Fe is the elemental symbol for iron. So what you're saying
iron.
is it's
No.
iron male.
I'm an Iron Man. Came up with the word femur.
Tumor.
Better yet, phalanges.
Numerical.
Shawarma.
Cleric. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Obviously you didn't. Subscribe. And ignore all my editing mistakes.